All right. Hey, what's up, guys? What is up, YouTube? So, I had a little bit of time. One sec. I had a little bit of time to play today, so I am here. I'm clocked in, reporting for duty. All right, so this is gonna be episode 6. If I could find my controller. Episode 6. As you can see, we're currently in Slateport City. Just a quick recap of the last episode. What did we do? Well, we managed to get to Slateport City. We also got our second gym badge. We finished up everything over in Dewford City. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. This is Dewford Town. We got our second badge here. We got all of our encounters that we needed for our Pokedex, except for a couple that we can't get until we get Rock Smash. So as soon as we get Rock Smash, we're going back. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you guys can hear me good. My audio might cut out like here and there, but I was watching my last stream over, and there was moments where like my audio was good, and there was moments where it wasn't. So I'm gonna try to speak a little bit louder and clearer. But yeah, so we were in Dewford Town. We were able to beat Brawly. That fight was a nice little battle. So if you guys want to watch that one, you can watch the previous episode. We were under leveled, but because we had 6 mons, we found a way basically. So yeah, we made it to Slateport City. Our buddy Bryony gave us a ride on his boat, and this is where we touched shore. He's actually still here waiting for us. Nice guy. But yeah, he drops us off here, and we continue our journey. I went ahead and battled everybody on the beach just to get some levels in. So, you know, you can battle people here. There's items on the floor. This little building here, I wanted to show you guys real quick. Seashore House. May hot battles rage on. Hot Sands, the place for hot trainers. So yeah, there's 3 trainers in specifically. The girl in the green hair, we haven't battled her yet, so I wanted to save her for stream. So as soon as we beat the girl in the green hair, we can talk to that guy up ahead, and he gives us a couple of potions. They're basically potions. Couple things about our team. We put Shroomish away just for now, and we took out Oddish just because Sweet Scent helps us out a lot with encounters. By clicking this, we get an automatic encounter instead of having to run around. And I'm hoping to teach it something like Sleep Powder to help catch Pokemon a lot easier. But yeah, Oddish is a nice little Pokemon, a nice little catcher Pokemon to help you catch others. We also got Geodude over in Granite Cave, which is going to be really clutch in the next gym. It's going to be Watson. He's an electric type gym. And as you can see, we have a dual ground typing. I think we all know Geodude has an immunity to electric. So that's going to be really nice. Let me see. Torchic is 1 level away from evolving into Combuskin, which is going to be really nice. I wanted to save that for stream as well. But yeah, that's it for the team changes, guys. Let's continue our episode and get some progress in. Oh yeah, but it's been a nice day so far. I've been trying to record these as I can. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun playing. I'm not rushing through anything. I'm taking my time, you know. This is the favorite, or this is the childhood game for me. I don't mind playing this thing over and over and over again. I done spent so many hours on it already, so that's kind of why I also wanted this to be my first like project on my channel. Nice, we got some juicy XP here. Yeah, so soda pop. He gives us 6 bottles, which is pretty handy. It's nice to have a variety of heal items at all times. So yeah, this is a cool little building, you know. It's a fun little building. It's got little vending machines. It looks like you come here to get your floaties for the ocean. It's a nice little touch that they added. And honestly, just in general, this little patch right here, this shore with the umbrellas and the chairs out, man, this is a vibe. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that sign is hinting at IVs and EVs. Just because 2 Pokemon are at the same level, that doesn't mean they have the same IVs, same stats. One might have a higher attack. But okay, so another thing that I want to do while we're in Slateport before we leave is, of course, we can come here and check out these vendors. This one sells a couple of dolls at 3,000 Poké Dollars though. Pretty pricey, not gonna lie. This guy sells vitamins, and of course vitamins are always going to be expensive in this generation and previous generations. We do not have enough money for that, so this person looks like they'll give us something if our Pokemon has high enough friendship. Let's switch to our starter, which probably has the highest friendship out of all of them. Nice, we get an effort ribbon. Huh, that's cool, I didn't know that. So if you guys can see, it says 1 ribbon here. One sec. Does that transfer over? Yeah. 1 ribbon. We get another one once we beat the Elite Four, and we get more in the Battle Frontier. But I guess you can get a couple like throughout the game. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. All right, so you get a ribbon from this girl. Oh, okay, so this merchant is letting us know that if we get the move Secret Power, I guess once we get it the first time, we can come back and there's a merchant here that will sell it to us over and over again, which is nice. Because Secret Power changes among Pokemon based off of their stats, something I also didn't know. So like a Pokemon can have a Grass Hidden Power move, And it could be like, for example, Rhydon can have a hidden power grass type move. You just have to teach it the hidden power move, of course, but also make sure that the stats correspond to the hidden power. It's like a whole little ordeal, but yeah, it's something worth noting, something I wanted to mention, because a lot of like competitive Pokemon in this generation really depended on the hidden power move as coverage. This is one of my favorite little spots over here as well, this little weird looking fountain. It's not a fountain, I'm sorry. This is a lighthouse, I think. But it's so like miniature. It's like not to scale at all, but pretty funny. And oh yeah, we do want to buy something at the Pokemart before we leave. Specifically this random item down here, Harbor Mail. We just need one of them. There's an NPC in the next town that wants one, and she'll reward us something if we give this to her. Let's peep in here real quick and see what this guy has to say. Oh, nice. Okay, so we get a Soothe Bell from this lady. Classic item. If your Pokemon loves you enough, they'll give you this item in most games. But it's just an item you give to somebody, and it helps increase friendship. This helps evolve Pokemon that evolve off of friendship a little bit faster. Some Pokemon that come to mind, like Eevee. And we can change nicknames here. We're not going to do any of that right now, though. Of course, this harbor. There's no boat in there yet, though. And there's this building here. Yeah, so that weird guy with the sunglasses keeps bumping into us and following us. But anyways, these are the rules. Let's go with basic rules here. In a battle swap event, you may use only 3 Pokemon. Whether you are renting or swapping, your team may not have... Or swapping, your team may not have 2 or more of the same Pokemon. Okay, yeah, that's pretty basic. You may only swap Pokemon with the trainer you just defeated. Yeah, so like I said, this is kind of like the Battle Factory. There's rental Pokemon, and after you beat a trainer, you're able to swap one of your Pokemon for theirs if you want to. So it includes, like, it involves a lot of strategy and stuff. We're not going to spend too much time in here right now because we do want to progress through our Pokedex. So we'll be coming back. So now, finally, I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover here in Slateport City. Again, there's no gym here, which I think is interesting. But still, it's one of my favorite little towns in this game. So let's go ahead and advance. We have a little patch of grass up here we can get some encounters in. So let's show off our new Oddish and his Sweet Scent ability. Electrike is one of those new Pokemon you can get in these routes, but as if you remember from the last episode, we already caught one, so let's go ahead and defeat this one to hopefully level up and evolve, though. We're gonna learn Peck. It's a really good move. And at level 16, Torchic is evolving. A lot of speedrunners really focus their XP on Torchic when they choose Torchic, because a lot of the times they have to evolve Torchic to Combuskin before they even take on the first gym. But that's not how we're playing. We're not speedrunning, so we're doing things nice and even. So after evolving, it actually learns another move, so double kick. So it learns 2 moves in 1 level. That's pretty a fun fact, you know, but I didn't know that. I forgot that even happened. It learns peck and double kick at the same level. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we want to keep Ember, we want to keep Peck. I think we'll just keep Focus Energy. We'll take Growl out. I want to get some juicy critical hits, maybe. But yeah, it's really nice to be able to use Sweet Scent and just automatically get an encounter. And we get a good one. So we get Minun. Interesting Pokemon, electric type. That has no evolution. This is its only version of itself. Looks pretty small, but it's a really fast Pokemon that has some niche uses. Hopefully we don't kill with Ember. No, we won't. Minun can learn moves like Attract. It can learn the move Encore, which kind of it like traps you into using the same move over and over again. So it's a really useful Pokemon if you use it in the right way. It does have a counterpart, but let's look at this bio real quick. Cheering Pokemon. At a meeting of Pokemon academics, it was announced that simultaneous exposure to electricity from a Plusle and Minun will promote circulation and boost vitality. That's pretty funny. So yeah, this is Plusle. It has a counterpart, Minun. So Minun is its opposite, of course. It's red. It's got red ears instead of blue ears. And it's got a plus on its cheek instead of a minus. And I think Plusle is a little bit more like difficult to find. It has a lesser percentage. You'll see a lot of Minun before you see one Plusle, so that's why Plusle's like the next Pokemon we're looking for down here, if you guys can see. Yeah, let's see what else we get here. Wow, I don't know why we can't escape from this. But if it wants to fight... Okay, let's go back to Combuskin. So yeah, we have Electrike, we have Minun, and we have an Oddish. So really, we're missing Plusle and one more Pokemon, which I won't spoil anything. Ah, there it is. Gulpin. So yeah, this is an interesting Pokemon. I think we might have seen one before, and one of the trainers might have had it. But yeah, this thing is a poison type. It does have one evolution. And it's a very interesting Pokemon, one that I've never used before, but I've always wanted to. We might like mess around with this thing. Might. For now, let's just make sure we catch this thing. And that's Gulpin. Nice. Another one off the list. Stomach Pokemon. This Pokemon's stomach fluid can even digest scrap iron. Iron. That's a hard word for me, guys. In one gulp, it can swallow something that is as large as itself. Oh my goodness. Okay, and with that, I think we're good to advance from this patch of grass. There's one other Pokemon that we need to get, which is Plusle. Spoiler alert. But there's a lot more grass to run through, so we're just gonna advance now. I'm gonna save my soda pops. So yeah, we have a couple of battles here. I'm gonna make sure I prioritize XP on the mons that I need. So Torchic, Geodude. I like taking these guys on one by one instead of the double battles. It kind of lets me fine-tune and pick and choose which Pokemon get the XP. And there's the Plusle. That's the last Pokemon that we're looking for in this area. It's pretty elusive though, I'm not gonna lie. I was training a little bit off screen, and of course I run into one, but I didn't want to catch it because I wanted to catch it on stream, if that makes sense. It hurt a lot having to run away though. Yeah, this thing's pretty tanky, pretty bulky. It's definitely resisting my confusion a lot, so... Wow, that Plusle's really fast to outspeed my Abra. That's definitely one of its strengths. It's really, really fast. And Geodude is actually useful in the next 2 gyms, both with Watson and with Flannery, so we'll probably keep him around for a while. So I definitely want to level him up. And he's actually quite useful for Norman as well, because Norman has a lot of normal type Pokemon. Rock type resists a lot of normal type moves, so I feel like on paper, having a Graveler by the 5th gym isn't a bad idea. Okay, Magnitude, our first ground type move. Really nice. And this other guy has Minun. So like when you do a double battle, they'll send out a Minun and the other will send out a Plusle. And you know, they have I guess a little bit more of an advantage that way, which is just another reason why I like to battle them one-on-one. Level 17, nice. Yeah, you'll start to notice that both the wild Pokemon and the Pokemon that the trainers have start to get a little bit more difficult. We want to make sure we're at least like a little bit more leveled up for Watson, that's for sure. I think 2021 might be like a good little marker. I think it's his Magneton, which is his ace, is level 21, so it kind of gives us a little idea of where we're at. We do have a rival battle coming up for more trainers, and I think there's a hidden item. But for right now, I think we're gonna take on the rival battle and then just make our way to the next town, just to progress. And we'll come back probably to this route, do some training and stuff like that. And above us is a really cool structure. It's kind of like the bike pathway, a bike freeway, I don't know what they call it. But as soon as we get one, we're able to go up and down this path. There's more trainer battles, you get some items, just things like that. Really cool feature that the game added. I don't know, it looks cool. Like I said, it's probably going to be a shorter stream today. Let's make sure we get through this rival battle, though, at least, and then hopefully we can make it to the next town. Yeah, so at this stage, May is much like higher in level. But we should be able to get through just fine, I think. Whoa. Okay, let's go, Meryl. Yeah, this is probably a losing battle here. Absorb is coming out? Okay. I have an idea here. Let's get cheeky. Okay, let's hit poison powder. Okay, so far so good. Go to Dustox. Yeah, I did not need a critical hit there, but whatever. Now I'm gonna buff up with Dustox because we do want to share XP. Actually, we do have a good little chance too, so we're gonna harden. We're probably gonna swap anyways. I think she's gonna send out a flying type. Slugma. See, like, yeah, we can't do anything about a Slugma. We have to switch out. Might as well go Marrow. I can see, like, Magnitude. We might have to Defense Curl here. Rock Throw. One more Defense Curl. Swap to Judo just to avoid sleep. We'll swap back tomorrow because we're not falling asleep. I do not care. Yeah, we'll take a burn. I felt that coming. we're burned, so that yawn failed. We can't have two status. We can't be burned and then get slept, if that makes any sense. We're gonna stay in just to get the XP and level up. This is gonna put us at a disadvantage, but I think... Okay, this is gonna be tricky here because... Let's go Dust Stalks. You know what, let's go Oddish, try to get a Poison Powder off. Ah, that's annoying. Let's heal at least one Mon for backup. I'm thinking... Lucky. The Cardin. This is gonna be interesting. Let's start hitting Confusion. Hopefully it gets confused. We did tank that because thankfully for our defensive buffs. We're gonna go Harden one more time. I think we're dead though. It's confused. And we just die. Okay. Water Gun's gonna hurt Combuskin, so we're just gonna go out with Lucky, outspeed, and get a Confusion off. We can also do Flash too. Let's do Flash. I don't know. Why do we miss Flash? Okay. Okay. It's just gonna hit me. Yeah. Doesn't matter that it's confused. Ah, this is annoying. This is what we get for not bringing Shroomish. He's just gonna Water Gun. We do outspeed, so let's knock it down to orange. But we just get one shot, okay. Alright. Okay. So we did take a L, but that's okay. Marshtomp is a tough Pokemon. And you know what? We'll take that loss. We'll take that loss. We weren't ready. We were not ready. I think we're just gonna keep one Geodude for now. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have one more go at it. And this time, it's gonna be different. Yeah, but that's what I get for not leveling enough. But that's okay. Okay, we're +2 defense. Let's see what else comes in. Slugma. Ember's gonna eat us up. Let's set up with Meryl, if we can. I don't care, we're just gonna sleep through it. We're gonna go +3 defense. We're gonna wake up tackling. If we were to get burned, it'd be really bad. Nice. We woke up pretty fast. And now it has to dedicate another move to Yawn, and I just killed it in that move. Now remember, we are +3 defense, but we are going to be asleep when this Marshtomp comes out. So we're going to see if we can tank most of its moves. I'll drop a Super Potion, see if we can wake up. I like Tail Whip Tackle. But, you know, I think Rollout... I think just Rollout's a better option here. I could still Tail Whip and then roll out. I can imagine I'd keep Tackle much longer, you know? It is silk scarfed, so it is boosted by silk scarf, but I still don't think it's strong enough to justify keeping it. We're staying in. +4 defense. Nice. +5. We'll go +6, why not? So we're +6 defense now. Let's go ahead and hit water gun. We're gonna start chipping it down. That did nothing to us. Nice, we finally get a critical hit. We're gonna super potion here. Okay, he gets his critical, or she gets her critical hit. 2 in a row, okay. Nice. Okay. +6 defense, nothing you can do about that, man. Oh, okay, so she gives us the item finder. This is a very cool item that we can use to find hidden items on the ground. Maybe, I think we'll go back and just, like, see if there's anything we missed with this thing. But not in this episode. Alright, so that was our rival battle out of the way. It was pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. But for right now, let's see if we can find our last encounter for this route, which is, again, Plusle. It's our last Pokemon that we need, so with May out of the way, we can focus on that encounter now. I think I'm gonna do my trick where I leave the area and then come back. Because like I said, Flussel's really elusive. This guy Ricky keeps calling me. Gold pin, we already have him. So let's leave the area. I think we can go this way. Yeah, Route 103. Okay. Back out, Route 110. That's it. I'm taking this thing down. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe in the next episode, we'll be ready to go for Watson. We'll just take him on. I'm gonna do a little bit of off-screen leveling. But like I said, in terms of encounters, I'm trying not to do those all. Little by little. All right, yeah. So I think we'll just end it here, guys. We'll try to catch this Pokemon in the next episode. But I really appreciate you guys for watching. I know today was a lot shorter, but I had a little bit of time, so you know, I think we just made it under the hour mark. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching so much. Let's look at our Pokedex real quick. We are at 46 seen, 34 owned. So we're gonna make a lot more progress on this as the episodes go by. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.